I'm here like everyone else today because the price of everything, not just fuel and days, the price of everything has gone mad, and sure, people can't afford it. It's choosing between heating your homes or going to work. So, well, here something has to be done about the tax, even if it's just temporary. The tax has to go. Something has to be done on it because it's gone beyond the joke. You can't afford to live anymore.
This is about white diesel.
Look at me all the time. It's involved in my own group called the Risen People.
That's fucking it. This is about the truck drivers. Diesel, home heat, fuck all else.
It's the likes of these people in them trucks. It's representing all the people of food in this country. And the one thing I want to say is, if these fellas in the Dáil, you don't get rid of them, it's going to keep going and going. And the next step is, it's going to be, there'll be no food, there'll be no thing, it'll be just like the lockdown.
We can't afford to buy green diesel anymore, it's gone too expensive. It's very simple. They've doubled our diesel prices, so what are we supposed to do? Just take it lying down and say, come on, kick me again? We've had enough, we're not taking any more. Simple as that. And if there no diesel comes into the country, I don't care. We just stop the machines and that's it, leave them parked up. I don't care how long it takes. I mean, how long do we have to stay suffering? I mean, you just can't stay going. What's the point in working for nothing? Or as my father used to say, work for nothing and die it yourself.
We're up here to support my brother and his contract guy that he works for is up here since Tuesday. I think they need to reduce the price of fuel, diesel, kerosene, everything. Especially farmers and hauliers and all them can't afford to keep going, and we're just getting to support our farmers at home ourselves and work to support the guys, and hopefully they'll get it across the line for everybody in the country.
It's a bad state of affairs when it does get to this. No one here wants to be shutting down the country or making people suffer, but if that's the only option that they're left with, there's not a whole lot else they can do. I thought what Micheál Martin came out said on Tuesday was just a complete FU to the public. Like, no, they just no regard at all for the working man at all. And I think from that point onwards is when he nearly rallied everyone. beforehand it seemed like the public maybe were a bit kind of put out with the blockages and stuff, but once they seen that, it kind of showed them what they thought of us and everything. They kind of rallied everyone together.
We have trucks at home and we're running our own business. Just literally the expense and the cost of everything has just gone too much, and we had no choice. Only come out and show our support and hope it works, I suppose. Look, it's quiet at the moment. To be fair, earlier on it got a bit exciting when the guards and all the other guys showed up. Look, there was a lot of heavies came in out of nowhere, I suppose. But look, they're talking about it coming with a couple of days. Today was the day, I suppose.
Right after work, I heard there's a big standoff, and even though it's massive lashing rains and very, very wet today, but I thought I still have to come and support all these people here. Took a taxi, didn't got all the way here. Unfortunately, I was stuck behind a convoy that was travelling here about 10 miles from here. So I got out the taxi, started walking, got past the convoy and walked all the way here. If he still have to be here tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm working unfortunately tomorrow as well, but I'll be back after work if everything is still here, and I'll be here as long as it takes. We can stand our ground.
I attended today because a friend of mine here, one of the organisers, they needed somebody with first aid medical background. It was just as well I was there, because during an episode this afternoon, the public order unit charged the protesters, brought them through an area which was too constricted for movement, where there was women and children being crushed. There was approximately 18 people were pepper sprayed, 11 to 12 who I treated personally, including a 14-year-old child. A 14-year-old male child and his father were pepper sprayed because of their right to assembly, to protest and trying to stand up for this country. I'm only thankful I was here just to give them a hand and be there at the time, hence why my pockets are filled with bottles of water and baby wipes. But that's what you do, and that's life and that's history in Ireland. Today, tomorrow's history is today's happening. This is not the beginning of the end. This isn't even the end of the beginning. This isn't even the end of chapter 1. More will come. We're nationwide through every parish in this country, every county, every townland. Everybody is coming out, and not just for fuel, they're coming out for the people who are left behind, our elderly, our homeless, the children choking with scoliosis, while our government are spending $2 billion next year on weapons in this country. This country is ran backwards and upside down and inside out, and the decent, honest people of this country are being forgotten. And that is going to change.